Hi friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. So today in this video, let's discuss some of the questions asked in our challenger test. So take the question number 2. Consider the following bills. Statement number 1, Banking Service Commission Repeal Bill, Dowry Prohibition Bill, Prevention of Terrorism Bill. Select the chronological order of bills passed through joint sitting in the Parliament. So the question is regarding the various bills passed by the Parliament through a joint sitting. So what is actually joint sitting? It's nothing but whenever there is a deadlock in case of passing of a bill between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, the President of India can call for a joint sitting. At that time, all the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha sit together, deliberate on the bill, and they put the bill pass. So, in our history, okay, only 3 such bills were passed through joint sitting under our Parliament. One is Dowry Prohibition Bill, Dowry Prohibition Bill of 1960. Next, Banking Service Repeal Bill of 1977, then Prevention of Terrorism Bill 2002. So this is the bills in the order in which the Parliament passed these bills through joint sitting. Okay, so since we have to find out the chronological order, this Dowry Prohibition Bill comes first, then Banking Service, then Prevention of Terrorism Bill. Okay, so our order becomes 213. That is, option D should be our answer regarding the passage of bills through joint sitting. Clear? So let's take the question number 3. With reference to the table of presidents, consider the following statements. The former presidents of India is ranked above the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. The Chief Justice of India and the Speaker of Lok Sabha is placed in the same rank. So what is rank of presidents or the table of presidents? These are nothing but the rank of officials, rank of both union as well as state officials in which they are being arranged. See, among that, rank 1 is for the President of India, rank 2 Vice President, 3 the Prime Minister of India, 4 the Governor of states within their respective states. Okay, then 5 goes to the former presidents. 5 goes to former presidents. Then 5A, that is Deputy PM. Then 6 goes to CJI and Speaker of Lok Sabha. 7 goes for Leader of Opposition of Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha. Now see the question. The former presidents of India is ranked above the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. That is a correct statement. Why? Because former president enjoys the rank of 5 and leader of opposition comes under the 7. So 1 is a correct statement. 2 says that the Chief Justice of India and the Speaker of Lok Sabha is placed in the same rank. Exactly. They both are placed under the same rank. So here both options are correct here. So answer becomes option C, that is both 1 and 2. Clear? Now you take the question number 24. Consider the following statements regarding the legislative capacity, capability of the Parliament and state legislature. The Parliament can exceed its authority in law making even in subjects under state list without an amendment to the Constitution. 2. Whenever a state legislature makes a law on a subject under concurrent list, the President must give assent to the bill. See the first question. The Parliament can exceed its authority even under state list without a formal amendment. Yes, exactly. See, under our unitary features of our Constitution, see, there are 5 circumstances under which Parliament can make law on state list. Hope you know that if Rajya Sabha passes a resolution by 2/3 majority, then Parliament can make law on state list. When national emergency is in operation, then Parliament can make law on state list. When 2 or more states make a request, then Parliament can make a law on state list. When President's rule is in operation in a state, then also Parliament can make law on state list. Similarly, to implement international treaties or conventions, then also Parliament can make a law on any subject under state list. So even without a formal amendment, the Parliament under certain exceptional circumstances can make law on state list. So statement number 1 is correct here. Regarding 2, whenever a state legislature makes a law on a subject under concurrent list, the President must give assent to the bill. Here the keyword is whenever. An extreme sentence. See, whenever a state law endangers the position of the state high court, then that bill must be reserved for the consideration of the president. Also, if there is already a central law regarding on a subject under concurrent list, and if again state legislatures also try to make a law on the same subject under the concurrent list, at that time also the president note is mandatory. I repeat once again, whenever a state law tries to endanger the position of the High Court, then it must require the ratification or the assent of the President of India. And similarly, if already there is a law under a concurrent list, central law, even the state want to make another law on the same subject, at that time also the person must give assent to the concerned bill. Clear? So here since the statement start with whenever a state legislature, this becomes strong. Only in certain circumstances the president must give assent to the bill. Clear? So 2 is wrong here. Answer becomes option A, that is 1 only. Question number 25. On the left hand side it is powers and functions. On the right hand side it is the majority required to pass the concerned bill or something. Okay. One is the power to establish a new state, simple majority. Okay. See, under Article 2 and 3 of the Constitution, the Parliament by simple majority, under Article 2, Parliament by simple majority can admit into Union of India or to establish a new state. Similarly, Parliament under Article 3 has the power to alter or redraw the boundaries of a state even without the consent of a state. So, one is correct here. That is to establish a new state, simple majority is enough. Similarly, the power to cede Indian territory, that is the power of our country to give some parts of our country to another country, special majority is mandatory. See, we know that 100th land boundary agreement, the 100th constitutional amendment act regarding the land boundary agreement between India and Bangladesh. At that time, we want to give some portion of our land to Bangladesh. So what we done is, we have made a constitutional amendment act and we ceded some part of our territory to Bangladesh. For that, constitutional amendment is must. Clear? Now see the third one, the power to settle boundary dispute. See, if there is a boundary dispute between India and any other foreign country, amendment is not mandatory. It can be done through executive action. For that, amendment is not necessary. It is cleared by the various Supreme Court verdicts. So here the third point is wrong here. 1 and 2 is correct. So answer becomes option B, that is 1 and 2 only. Okay. Question number 26. With respect to the Parliament of India, consider the following bills. Bill to make a law on citizenship. Bill to add a fundamental duty. Bill containing provisions of Article 110 and subjects of other legislation. Bill involving expenditure from the Consolidated Fund of India, but no matters mentioned in Article 110. Which of the above bills can be passed through a joint session of the Parliament? So among these 4 bills, which among bills can be taken for consideration in the joint session is asked here. See statement number 1 regarding citizenship. Citizenship. See, it is a matter under union list. Okay, for that only simple majority is required. So to pass this, if there is a deadlock, the President of India can call for a joint sitting, not an issue. But the second statement, to add a fundamental duty. So to add a fundamental duty, we have to amend the constitution. So to amend a constitution, a special procedure is required. That is, both the houses separately has to pass it by a special majority. So to add a fundamental duty, we cannot call for a joint sitting. So 2 should not be there in our answer. Okay, regarding 3 and 4, those are regarding the financial bills. So regarding financial bills, joint sitting can be called for by the President of India, not an issue. So 1, 3 and 4 is the correct answer to your question. Answer becomes option D, that is 1, 3 and 4. Clear? Next, moving on to next question, that is question number 58. You may feel this question is tough, but it's actually easy here. See the question, wherein shall be maintained the integrity of the territory of the Republic and its sovereign rights on land, sea and air, according to the justice and the law of civilized nations. These are the words quoted in Objective Resolution, Preamble, DPSP, Schedule 1 of the Constitution. See, you may not have read this statement before. I know you are thorough with the preamble. So when you study preamble, you have not go through these statements. So B should not be your answer, right? You are thorough with the DPSP. And that part you have not gone through this statement. So DPSP also should be your answer. And what is Schedule 1 of the Constitution? Schedule 1 deals with the name and territories of states and union territories. There also this statement must not be there. So obviously answer becomes option A, that is objective resolution. So this statement is a part of objective resolution moved by Jawaharlal Nehru in the Constituent Assembly. Okay, take question number 60. Who among the following were the members of National Judicial Appointments Commission according to the National Judicial Appointments Commission Act of 2014, which was declared by the Supreme Court as unconstitutional? See, Parliament comes with an amendment that called National Judicial Appointments Commission. That is, that commission will recommend for the appointment of judges to higher judiciary. So, who among the members were there in that commission was asked in this question. So, according to National Judicial Appointments Commission Act, the members include CJI as the chair, two senior most judges of Supreme Court available, then Union Law Minister and two eminent persons, that is Chief Justice of India, two senior most judges of Supreme Court available, Union Law Minister and two eminent persons. So from the given options, only 1 and 3, that is CJI and Union Law Minister were the members of NJAC. So our answer becomes option B, that is 1 and 3 only. Clear? Next question, take question number 99. In Indian context, who among the following can be included under the term enemy alien? Okay, see, enemy alien means a citizen of a country at war with India. Similarly, even an Indian citizen can also be treated as an enemy alien if he or she voluntarily reside in a country at war with India, or he or she voluntarily trade with such a country at war with India. That is, even Indian citizen can be treated as enemy alien if he voluntarily engaged or he voluntarily reside in such a country or he voluntarily trade with such a country at war with India. So by going through these statements, now see statement number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Among that, 1, 2 and 3 matches our definition of enemy alien. That is, citizen of a country at war with India, or Indian citizen who voluntarily reside in country at war with India, or Indian citizen who voluntarily trade with a country at war with India. So 1, 2 and 3 should be our answer. See, a citizen of a country not at war with India cannot be treated as an enemy alien. So 4 should not be your answer. Answer becomes option C, that is 1, 2 and 3 only. Okay. The last question for today, that is 100th one. With reference to the 35th Constitutional Amendment Act, consider the following statements. Sikkim is treated as an associate state and is not considered as a part of territory of India. Sikkim can send representatives to the parliament, but they cannot vote at presidential and vice presidential election. The residuary power shall be vested with the government of Sikkim. See, first of all, this was an experiment. That is, the 35th Constitutional Amendment Act was an experiment. That is, we granted a Sikkim a status called associate state, and we give certain provisions to the state of Sikkim. One is that Sikkim will not be a part of territory of India, that is fine. And also, we consider it as an associate state. Even then, it can send 2 MPs to Lok Sabha, it can also send 2 MPs to Rajya Sabha. Even though not fully a part of India, even though it is not considered as a territory of India, the Sikkim through 35th Amendment Act can send 2 MPs each to Lok Sabha as well as 2 MPs to Rajya Sabha as well. Clear? But the thing is that even though those MPs enjoys all those powers and functions of our MPs, the thing is that they cannot vote for the president election as well as vice president election. So 1 and 2 is correct statements here. Regarding 3, see, regarding matters of communication, defense, external affairs and social welfare, this is the responsibility of Indian government and the residuary powers lies with whom? The government of Sikkim. So third statement is also correct here. But see, soon after this, the 36th Amendment Act made Sikkim a full-fledged state into the Union of India. Clear? So here 1, 2, 3 are correct answer. Answer becomes option D, 1, 2, 3. That's all for the day. Thank you for watching. Bye.